So y'all, I realized that there's two things I did not get a chance to talk about on my last video, so figured I'd do a part two. So Zach saw Aaron in the gym and extended an olive branch to him for them to be cool, and was like, and Aaron was like, look, I've never had no problem with you, which I think that's a lie, but whatever. Well, not necessarily a lie, but Karen basically made it all one-sided. And of course, Aaron can only go by what Karen told him. And of course, to get in Karen's good graces, he made the beef just about Karen, right? But anywho, that's neither here nor there. And of course, I personally think the writers are making season 7 about victimizing Karen. And I personally don't think that Karen is a victim. I've never thought that Karen is a victim. I don't think she's a villain either, but I don't think that she's a victim. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So basically, long story short, Zach and Aaron are cool, quote unquote. Now they're cool, and Zach was like, "Look, man, who would have ever thought that you and I would be?" Who would have ever thought that you and I would be the father, both be the father to the babies of the exact same woman? And Aaron was like, look, man, I was finally waiting on somebody to say it. I was up researching it, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. Which, okay, so my thing is, okay, so y'all both got questions. Why aren't y'all asking questions? This is the thing that's like, okay, look, man, this is not realistic at all. This thing is not realistic. So anyway, that made a couple of jokes or whatever, kind of, man bantering, right? Anyway, so they're cool. I got a whole lot more to say, but for the sake of time, yeah, Zach and Aaron are cool. And Zach and Fatima, they interviewed nannies for baby Michael. And they interviewed this one nanny in particular named Miss Rose. Miss Rose gonna be something else, y'all. I can already see it. I feel it in my spirit. Miss Rose gonna be something else. She came in there talk about how she know how to cook meatloaf and know how to make mashed potatoes. Zach already engulfed into her spell, talking about some, you know how to peel them just right. And she's talking about, oh yeah, and I already know Zach, I already know that my baby Michael is a special boy. Hold on, world. Whoa, Miss Rose. Who told you that baby Michael had special needs? Who told you that? And then they're talking about, and then Ms. Rose talk about, do y'all use the calendar app? And then they talking about you're hired in unison. Did y'all check any references? Did y'all do a background check? Did y'all ask any questions? So just because this woman know how to cook meatloaf and mac and cheese, and just because this woman can cook all your favorites, just because this woman know how to just because this woman know how to bake apple pie, you about to let this woman that you don't know from a can of paint in your house. This woman look like she say, look at me when I'm talking to you, and get your black self in this house before the street lights come on, or I'ma beat you. This woman look like she about to be Miss Gladys 2.0. And you finna let her in your house, Zach, with your son, and you don't know her? Fatima, you didn't call your cousin and let her do a thorough background check, an undisclosed thorough background check on this woman. Once again, this episode made my locks itch. That is all that I wanted to say, because I did not get a chance to say it on the last episode. I love y'all. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Okay? Bye.